Okay, now a question.
Oh, God.
Lisa, I can't even look at Lisa right now.
It's probably best.
We can only do it for about 15 minutes, Lisa. At least we've killed some time.
We'll see what it is.
When did you realize your grandma was still horny?
Oh, God. I know it, too.
Oh, you know the answer.
You do.
I do.
When did you know what? And let's open it up to both. When did you realize your grandparents were still horny? Grandma, grandpa, whatever.
I am lucky enough to have had both of my grandmothers pass without ever discovering their horniness. So thank goodness.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But
R.I.P.
But I know you lived with your grandma.
I did, yeah.
And like, so it bubbles up. TV show.
Yeah. So like, I was probably 18 or 19. I'm living with my grandma.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like look through her video library, and I'm starting to put stuff together. I'm like, Steven Seagal, Chuck Norris, Charles Bronson.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I think my grandma's horny for ass kicking.
Yes.
Because those aren't typical grandma action hero
No,
ladies,
it's usually
right?
males
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a man that can kick some ass.
I know mine too.
Oh no.
My grandma.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's not here anymore.
No.
But it was recent, like within the last couple of years. After my grandpa died, we ended up moving her into a home.
Yeah.
And she was caught with someone
Oh my God. They had to do a call or
in
something?
the shower.
No, Jason, no!
Jason.
No! Oh my
Jason.
God, Jason, dude, I feel
What
like
did
this...
they do? They called your mom? Or?
Oh, yeah, they called and they had to tell her. And
Oh my God.
this man was wheelchair bound.
Oh,
Yeah.
no! She was riding him in the shower?
I don't know if she was riding him.
That's the only way! She had to be!
Could have been hand
She
stuff
had
or
to
something.
be.
Was he
don't know.
maybe just
No.
performing?
Yeah, I don't know the details.
No.
She was riding him on a shower bench.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
Oh no.
That just balled up.
Oh.
Because when you said it, I'm like, I don't know. I can't think of a. Oh, yes, I do know.
Yes, you know that.
I know.
That
No.
is.
Yeah.
I think that
The whole
wins.
staff
That's-
knew.
Come on, ride the train.
no.
And ride it.
The whole staff.
Come on,
knew.
ride the train. It's the choo-choo
That's so
train.
embarrassing.
I've
Guys.
officially lost my desire for gilfs.
Oh yeah. Well, it's gone now.
Oh,
It's gone.
you're still into
now.
MILFs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he
gilfs.
is.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no. See,
can't
because the
imagine.
way that I'd want to discover it is the way that Andy discovered
that's
it.
like so
you-
innocent
yeah, you hear
compared to
like
that.
because you might hear my mom like mention like a Tom Selleck every once in a while,
Right.
and I'm like, oh yeah, you love Tom Selleck.
Yeah, my grandma liked him too.
Yeah, but to actually get a call and say grandma's in the shower right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
with a paraplegic man or a wheelchair bound man and pleasuring him.
I mean, good for that guy, I guess.
Oh
huh?
yeah, he was like,
I didn't like him.
No. Did you see him? Did you know?
Yeah,
Wait,
of course
did you know
you
who
did.
he was?
He
Yeah,
was
'cause
in your grandma.
I would have to visit,
And he was
and
around.
she would be. I'd be like, "Oh, she's not in her room." They're like, "Oh yeah, she's down in his room," and I'm like, "Oh no."
hey
no.
son,
So
hi
or, like,
son.
I'd bring her home and walk her to his room, and and she's like, "Oh, he wants you to come in and see the room." I'm like, "Oh,
no,
I'm going
that
in there, please
bastard.
don't tip him out of there, sure."
Yeah.
I'm taking him right out.
Oh yeah,
no.
it's just life. It's just desires that we have. I mean, your kids obviously, if they heard the show at all, they know what they know that their grandma's horny.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately. I guess I made the discovery about their grandma
Yeah.
right when I saw all the books she was downloading on Amazon.
Yeah,
The
that was
filthy books.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. Like you see, he got very upset.
Yeah, he's hanging his head.
Yeah, you can't
He may
believe
not
he
be with us
revealed
for
it.
a while. Mallory is in China, Michigan, and
Okay.
is joining us here. Hi, Mallory.
Hello,
Hi.
penis balls.
Penis. When did you realize your grandparents were still horny?
Well, my parents took over guardianship of my grandpa when he was towards the end of his life, and we found out he had an infection in his body, and it was because of a penile implant that nobody knew that he had.
Oh,
so,
my God. Grandpa had a penile implant and no one knew about it?
Oh man.
No, so we think that my grandma made him get it. She had passed by then, by the time we found out, but she would be the type of lady that would be like, you need to go get that.
Oh, wow. She
what a
needed it.
discovery.
She needed it, man.
What a shock when the nurses and doctors tell you that.
Oh my God! Can
what?
you imagine?
Yeah.
What? He's got a penile implant? Dear God! And then you have to hey, when did you get that, Grandpa?
Years ago, your grandma,
It's one of the first ones.
super horny. Most of it's on the outside.
This one works with gears.
I was going to say it's like a drawbridge. Yeah.
Come on.
Makes all those clanking noises.
Ryan's in Massachusetts. Ryan, when did you realize your grandparents were still horny?
Well, my grandmother, one time we were all sitting around in the living room TV, and a Calvin Klein commercial comes on, and it's an underwear commercial, and she goes, "Oh my, look at the package on him." So then my grandfather turns around and goes, "Oh crap, I'm gonna have to have sex tonight."
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm like, "Oh my God, I want to leave."
Yeah. Oh, boy. The
That's
river's
horrible.
flowing.
Oh no! Forecast is calling for rain down there.
Yeah. That looks like Mark Wahlberg to
Yeah,
me.
Marky Mark. and Ted.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Get ready.
Your grandma's getting revved up. Turn that off.
No, I'm already revved. You better bust out the lube.
Oh no!
He's so upset.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah.
Mike's up next. Mike, when was it for you?
So when I was about 16, 17, my grandmother was teaching me how to drive because she was getting older, couldn't really drive. We're in her little pickup truck in downtown Lynn, heading to a doctor's appointment. She elbows me and goes, "Hey, look at that blonde. I get the top half, you get the bottom half."
Oh, no.
And I didn't know she was a lesbian at that point.
No, bisexual
my
grandma.
goodness.
That doesn't happen a lot.
No,
it
doesn't.
Bisexual grandma.
No, it doesn't.
Sexual grandma.
No, only in the films Jason
seen that
watched.
movie. I was going to say, Jason's seen that movie.
Yeah.
That is a movie for sure.
By
Yeah.
Gilf.
I bet you if I typed it in, it would come up right now.
Oh, my God, yes. Yep.
I can give you some
Yep.
names of stars
Yeah.
if you want.
That is kind of a funny band name.
What?
Bisexual grandma.
Yeah, it's not bad. It really isn't bad.
Let's go back to the phones here, and we're going to check in with Morgan in Cleveland. Hello, Morgan.
Oh, how's she going, eh?
How's
How's
she
she
going?
going,
eh?
eh?
The moment you realized one of your grandparents was still horny.
So my grandmother had just died, and my very religious, uber religious grandfather sat me down and was saying how he had recently connected with his neighbor. And I was like, "Hey, Papa, that's great." And he put his hands together as if like fitting two puzzle pieces together and said, "No, I mean like connecting." And then he proceeded to talk about how he had connected so hard all over the couch the other night that it rearranged the furniture. Needless to say, I immediately texted my mother and told her what a nasty freak her father was.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be telling.
I
That's
call it.
inappropriate.
I call
yeah.
it connecting. You might call it rough sex. I connected the hell out of her.
No.
Oh yeah, I played Connect 4 all night.
Someone said, my grandma passed away, and we cleaned out her place, found all of her dildos and ball gags in her nightstand.
Man, you don't
Ball
want to find.
gags. Grandma's ball gags.
You don't want to find Grandma's ball gags, guys.
That's an even better band name.
Please welcome Grandma's ball gags.
You're right. They are hardcore.
Yeah, they are.
Another
Something
one
Al
here,
listens
similar.
to.
Went through Grandpa's stuff after he passed away. Found some big strap-ons and his pegging porn stash.
Man, oh man.
Grandpa liked it up the pooper.
Don't do this, Chuck.
To what?
Don't have a collection of things.
No, don't. Chuck. Don't.
You have to not have a collection of
not.
things. You
I
could
bet
die at
then-
any.
But
Anyone
I
can
think
die
if
at any
you go
time.
a little booby.
I know.
You might just be like, I'm getting myself
I know.
what I wanted. Grandma always points out things shaped like penises.
That looks like a doll.
That's funny, actually.
Very,
oh my God.
Look at that. That'll be Lisa when she starts to
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
Penis.
I won't be able to help
Penis.
it.
Phallic.
Penis.
Phallic. That's a phallus right there. That water bottle looks like a phallus.
Next is Ryan. When did you realize your grandma or grandpa was still horny?
This happened fairly recently. My mother went down to Florida to visit my grandmother. She's 90 years old. They were at a dinner function of some sort. She had her new boyfriend with her, and then a dude that was visiting from Massachusetts. My mother looks over and notices that my grandmother is like fondling this random dude that came and visited while sitting next to her new boyfriend. And the boyfriend could have known. I mean, how would you not notice?
She was fondling a random man's wiener at the diner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they were all clothed, and it was like a family. It was like a dinner with friends and stuff, and she was just going at it.
Holy cow.
That's crazy.
I don't want to see
And she's
it.
like 90 years old.
So she was
she's so old.
Yeah.
into everything.
And he was like, I don't
90.
care. I don't let her jerk off a guy.
I think it's super cool. My grandma didn't date after my grandma.
Oh,
died.
Yeah,
me too. I
that's
feel
how
the
I-
exact same way.
feel
That would have been
that.
weird.
She wasn't fondling men in diners.
No, thank God.
That's good.
Nope.
When my grandma died, we found 5 full boxes of women's Viagra and men's Viagra.
Well,
They were
you're
in
going to
their
need it.
90s.
Now, she could have just been doling it out and making sweet cash on the side.
She's Breaking Bad for them.
Yeah, exactly.
I make waterfalls happen.
Very,
Boners.
very Irish grandma's been widowed since 1965. She would intentionally get pulled over because there was a cute police officer.
Uh-oh, I guess I got a gun in here.
I'm hiding drugs.
In me.
Yeah.
Then she eventually tried to set me up with him because, as she said, he was delicious.
Oh, wow. That's wild when like a grandma would be attracted to someone that you decided to date.
Yeah.
Like, oh, get him over
Bring him
here.
over.
Yeah. That's euchre night.
Jamie, when did you realize one of your grandparents was still horny?
It was actually my great-grandmother. I used to go to New York to visit her every year. She lived to be about 108. But
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. Anyway, so for like her 98th, 99th birthday, I would go up there, and we were all sitting in this dining room with like probably 12 other people in their late 90s on their deathbed. And her neighbor, old man, had his arm around another lady, and she points her finger at him. She goes, "Do you see that old man over there sitting there?" And we all say, "Yeah, Grandma." She goes, "He is my neighbor, and I guess I just don't got it no more." And she was so upset.
The neighbor wasn't
liked
coming on to
him.
her.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. 99, though. I mean,
Yeah.
of course you don't got it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he was
99.
with all the other ladies there, right?
Right.
I feel like some of these old timers, they clean it up in there.
They
There's
do.
only one of them usually to choose from.
And Mark's in Naples. Hey, Mark, when did you realize one of your grandparents was horny?
Well, my stepbrother and I were staying with them up in the cabin in Wisconsin. We were like 12 years old, and like in the middle of the night, all of a sudden we heard some noise, and my grandmother's name was Sylvia, and I heard my grandfather say, "Jesus Christ, Sylvia, they look like fried eggs."
Oh,
Like, oh my God.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Nice thing for a 12-year-old to hear. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought like
no.
it could be like a romantic thing. Like,
Well-
oh, you still look beautiful, Sylvia.
No, sometimes older guys just start calling it like they
The,
see
edit,
it.
the edit's gone, and they just
They're
say
like
whatever.
they're thrilled to see him, but they're like,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. They'll just be like, I can't have sex tonight. You're gross.
They will. They'll just say it. I see my dad kind of do it all the time. It's
Everyone's
not-
gross, though.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Come on.
I know, but they're thinking back to better times.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm sure.
Right,
Yeah.
for sure.